But here we go. Allow me to make a formal introduction of King Quintus. King Quintus, as you can see here, he is an unyielding diplomat. For starters, he's going to go for a military ambition, so we need to fix the army at some point. Stop fighting. Just stop fighting and let me build an army. He's going to choose death before defeat, and so if there's an option where he can run away or he can surrender, he's going to stick to it till the bitter end. But as a diplomat, should his military ambition fail, he will instead go for a stability ambition. And we want to keep everyone happy if we can, and try to avoid defiance gains. We also don't really want to find a reason to go to war with our neighbours, our foreign powers that be. So here we are. I'm expecting it to be kind of rough. Not gonna lie. Military is not a great pick. It's going to be a real hard job for us to get our military levels up. It's probably going to be kind of hard to keep stability up as well. But that's King Quintus. Now, with that introduction out of the way, let us begin the game. And we'll see the state, the absolute state of our nation. There's the bug sighted. Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome in to our lone baron, the Baroness Morgrim Moon III. Thank you for joining us again, Morgrim. Welcome now as well to all of our returning chiefs and new chiefs, I believe. We have Chief Whopper II, Chief Teenybert, Chief Sonic, Chief Wolf Warrior III, Chief Komori, and new face on the block, Chief Ned. Welcome on in, all the chiefs. Smallest region twice over, yes. And welcome on in, Baron Super Guppy coming in. How you doing, Guppy? How are things? Welcome aboard. And finally, welcome to all of our patricians. We have Lady Patrician Kitty II, Lord Patrician Trocker, Lord Patrician Merrow, and Lord Patrician Captain Chaz. And who just joined there? Hey, Bonk. Welcome on in as well, Chief Bonkle. Hello there, sir. Hope you're having a nice day. Whoop. So we'll pop that back. And we're going to have to crush that. Sent me more bug fix files? Fantastic. I'll get on them when the stream's over. Alright, we're going to start as always with the path to victory. But first, right, look. I'm going to be going for a military ambition. We have 3 military in the entire kingdom. Now, I'm not saying I'm angry, but I am a bit disappointed that we've sort of floundered for the past 6 runs of the game, and we've never really got our military up. We can do better. We can fix this. So let's turn it around. Sure, Dad. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers. Unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne. they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope this kingdom will remember you? As a conqueror, we shall win again and carry on winning through military might. Honest. Our warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly if he wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Pretty much every game so far in this dynasty we've had a civil war. Which is sort of... Aha! Bug sighted. Right, can I fix it? Hey! Salutes in chat for the bug. The bug is dead. The bug is gone. All hail the end of the bug. Now then. Let's start with council introduction. Let's see who we're going to meet. We did it! Oh, Captain Chaz, my relative. We did it, by the night. We had to pull some strings, but we got you that crown. Just as I said we would. Now, just remember to uphold your end of the deal. You're not really a king, more like an employee of the patricians. What if I governed for the good of the whole kingdom? I know it's a wild idea, but what if I did it? That would be completely against the spirit of our deal. We'd be forced to take drastic action with the biggest military in the realm behind us. Ho ho ho. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council. But don't forget what I told you today. Who have we got from our various chiefs to the north? It's Wolf Warrior. Hello, Wolf. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Highness. You'll need it, dealing with us lot. And also the Barons of the March. Hail and well met, Your Majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. Well, Guppy, yes, hopefully. Hopefully we'll whip it into shape. With that, the introductions are done. What do you think? Will he be a good little king and do as he's told? Too early to tell, but I have a bad feeling. We should have a backup plan, just in case. Oh, the boat flipped. Hold on. Let's go on. Any of you gonna flip? I just saw one do it. Come on. You've got to do it at some point. Ah! The one in the south did it first. What the hell? Are you going all the way to Seoul? And you! In Blood Bay. There! Alright, one more flip. Hooker Lord, welcome on in. Hold on. There you are, you're in the chiefs. Ah, there we go. Did it again. Hooker Lord the Fourth. Welcome, Chief Hooker Lord. Alright. Coronation time. Let's have a vote, everyone. First vote of the game. All we know going into this is I want military. The flag is... Wait, does the flag not flip with the boat? Or are all the flags pointing forward? Okay. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from Monarch Gorm, but you must still answer to the council. Should I get changed into my waterproof robes then? It may be for the best, Your Majesty. Shall we call the nobles in? Well, you know how I feel. I feel the diplomatic option... Ooh, military. Ooh. I am a conquering hero. I was going to say the bribes to smooth over bad feelings for the diplomacy, but 3 points of military, very nice. The puddle is available. So I will vote in favour of the puddle. You all may vote how you choose. Trim, the wind is behind the ship. Depends if they're tacking or not. Oh, okay. So because it's meant to be blowing into the sails, flags would usually fly forward. Is that the gist of it? Okay, look at that. That is most of you, I think. Was that 12 votes for the Monarch's vote? 11 of you. So 2 people haven't voted now. Fantastic. Welcome aboard, everyone. Let's get stuck on in. Soldiers from across the kingdom take part in the parade. They're even outfitted in impressive new equipment for the occasion. Fantastic. As you climb up onto the shield and hold your sword aloft, you realise this is not going to be easy. Your arm quickly starts to hurt, your soldiers stagger and groan under your weight. Sure enough, one of your shield bearers trips on a cobblestone and drops you face first in a puddle in full view of half the city. At least the only thing hurt is your pride. Yeah, they're junk rigs and not tacking, which means the wind is filling the sails from diagonally behind them. The flag should be going mostly forward. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at them go. My magical boats define the laws of physics. Alright, eyes down, everyone. It's time. It's time for scheming. Holy shit, hello. We're looking like Blofeld from like James Bond or something. Orica looks like they have a base in a top secret base in a volcano. Morgrim, does your cousin here, does Orica have like a shark tank they drop people into? Supervillains are welcome in my family. It's true, look at it. Notorious Marcher Prodigy stands before a blazing curve, yelling at full volume. Alright, Ulrika. When have the barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never! Oh no, you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. A bear pit? Oh, that's cool. Barons, all 2 of you. Your options are intimidation, uprising, or having a propaganda. Intimidation, you're going to try and like threaten me with military force to get me to do what you want. Uprising, you're relying on the peasants to do all the heavy lifting. Propaganda, you're going to supplant me by proving that Ulrika is a better candidate. I'll just wait. Oh, there we go. We have a consensus. 100% of the votes for propaganda. Barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. Sorry. We got no army. First, the common folk must be afraid. Well, I think they will be, yes. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Stability is currently at 5. Lumi of the Ned clan. Right, Lumi looks like a kindly uncle that reads a book. You know? Comes to the family gathering, just sits in the corner and minds her own business. Well-known northern rascal stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning on as if in a trance. Chiefs of the North! We all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter King Quintus. How do we make that happen? Oh, bugger. Okay, A, sorcery if you want to get down and dirty with Bizk and the fig rolls. B, prophecy if you want to summon the Lord Render. Or C, hornblower if you want to toot, if you feel the need to toot. Looks like we got a house divided. Some want the fig rolls, others want the toot. Blow the horn? Blow the horn indeed. How many? We got a couple more. Okay. I want to see Bizk. No. It looks like it's tooting time. I'm going to do a final countdown. We got one person yet to vote. They could tie it up. Boom, boom. I'm sorry, Bonk. It's tooting time. The chiefs plan to dig up Oddheld's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First, they must win the favour of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the ninth. Yeah! To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower the combined total of all regions' faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons. The total is currently 6. As of the Captain Chaz family, another Chaz family member. Infamous coastal elder scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining in measured prose. How very cunning of us. My relative Quintus now sits on the throne, and the patricians are in charge. But the other regions will already be scheming to depose him. We stay loyal to the new king, or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead. Right, patricians. A is loyalist. A is loyalist. A is loyalist. But, you know, yeah, B is conspiracy and C corruption. Please, lend me your aid. Wait, there's only 4 of you. Holy crap. Chiefs make up more than half the nobles in the court at the minute. That settles it then. Long live the king. May bring peace and prosperity to our new kingdom. But we can always change our minds. If Quintus ever gets out of line, we can take up arms and get rid of him the old-fashioned way. Even if it's a little costly. The patricians' goal is to aid the king by countering the other regions' schemes as much as they can. They will win the game if the king produces an heir and completes his ambition. However, if defiance gets too high, they can still change their minds and rise up in rebellion. Sorry. Oh! Alright, well, come on in. Loco Coro. New Baron on the block. Welcome on aboard. Loco Coro, thank you for joining us. We like to play with some minor roleplay rules here. So if you see people who are not playing necessarily for the scheme, please just be accepting about it. They're probably just doing something for roleplay reasons of their character. Well, other than that, it's all good. Looked at Ulrika, yeah. Ulrika moment. Embittered Stepan, I guess that means Ulrika has a partner in crime? Yeah. Ulrika wants to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less. The barons are pursuing a propaganda scheme. Stability is currently at 5. They need to drop it to 4 or less. So 1 point of stability down for the barons to pass the first level of this scheme. They got 3 seasons to do it. Fairly favourable. We've also got Lumi, a false pretender from the chiefs of the north, looking to pursue the Hornblower scheme. They want to lower all regions' faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons. We need an actual miracle to stop this going off. Where am I going to find 6 points of faith? Pesky, welcome on in. There you are. Welcome on back. You are in the Barons. And finally, we have Basil, a questionable claimant. And the patricians are going to be loyalists, and they're going to help me out. They're going to help me rebuild the military. May the 9th God preserve us and have mercy on me. What do we want here? Oh, you're not too late, Shadow Moon. We just had the first turn of the game. There you go. Welcome on in. Welcome back to the patricians. Gamba, yeah. I'm feeling Gamba. Yeah, no, it's continuing the dynasty. We're not doing I'm not doing monthly dynasties anymore because I'm only playing once a week now. I'm doing I'm doing seasonal dynasties, so it's going to be over 3 months. Would I take it though? I wouldn't take reverse voting. That's a bit mean. Like, what are we up to? I think I would take swing votes. Yeah. Oh, I got so much money. Oh, that's how I got so much money. Yeah, I'm only doing it every Sunday at the minute, Shadow Moon. Ephra, welcome on in. Joining straight away, Ephra, there you go. Ephra the third. How did it go? How did potions go? Everyone, if you don't already, kindly consider giving Ephra a follow. Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. There we are. Just finished the game. Excellent. So are you on like not? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Morgrim. Yeah, kindly give Ephra a follow. He plays a fair variety of games. Just finished Potion. What's it called? Potion Craft. That was it. Just finished watching, playing Overwatch 2. Oh, good. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about the Marvel's hero shooter. That looks really fun. If only because I like the idea of playing as the Hulk and throwing people, and I also like the idea of the shark. The shark is very cute. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen much about Overwatch 2 for a while. How much of a roster have they got in the game now? Apparently they had a ban wave. So many people got banned right in the middle of matches. Oh. Yeah, I heard something about it because it's owned by a Chinese company, so the censorship is a bit strict. Don't you dare type about Tiananmen Square. Nothing happened. So... Okay, well, welcome on in, Ephra Raiders. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're playing King of the Castle. I'm 50 tokens. And yeah, feel free to enjoy. We play with some mild roleplay rules. And you can join on in as well if you feel comfortable doing so. But if you're all going to run off and do other things, I fully understand that. Thank you very much for coming around and saying hello. Marvel Rivals made by a Chinese company. Yeah. I don't know if it's made by a Chinese company or if it's owned by one. On sandbox mode in Potion Craft, I can create my own potions freely. Yes! Let me know how it is, because it is a game, I think I own it. NetEase Games in collaboration with Marvel Games. Yeah, there we go. LucasArts? No, I don't know. When was the last time LucasArts made a game? They used to make a lot. What was the last few things they made? Angry Birds Star Wars 2 in 2013. Star Wars Tiny Death Star 2013. Angry Birds Star Wars 1 in 2012. Kinect? Holy shit! Kinect happened. Kinect Star Wars in 2012. Yeah, they haven't made... It's been more than a decade. More than a decade since LucasArts did anything. Holy shit, what a blast from the past. Oh dear. Was that LucasArts? Hold on. Out. No, that was Ubisoft, wasn't it? Yeah. NetEase also made PUBG. Ah. NetEase, they made Diablo Immortal on mobile phones. Oh dear. Not so good. But then that's mostly just a bad design choice, I think. Yeah, I think they got like law checkers and things. But it seems like they haven't been responsible for any games themselves before for like a decade now. Oh, it's Lucasfilm now. Okay, right, that's it. What are we dealing with? Yes, where am I? 87, welcome on in. Hold on. There's the sign. There you go, 87. Welcome to the Barons. Hope you're doing good this fine Sunday. Hope you're getting comfortable. Thank you very much for jumping on board. And yeah, as you can see, any newcomers, we're an unyielding diplomat. We're going for a military ambition, which is going to be kind of difficult. And then we're going to go for a stability one, should that fail. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Let's move on now. Enough talking about games companies and nostalgia. Oh, dear. You got your Jon Snow? Yeah. Do you know anything? It's good, it's good. I'm glad we got a nice balance going on between the nobles now. First proper turn of the game, and we're going to start with this. Greetings, Your Majesty. I'm here on behalf of Salvin Gold to collect what we are owed. Wait, what? Your predecessor took out a loan, and the debt passed down to you. You owe us a grand total of 3,750 gold. Oh, well, I always pay my debts, so there you go. Don't want to upset the neighbours. Our pleasure doing business with you. Oh, Your Majesty. I had booked this meeting to talk about... Oh, this is... I've not seen this version. Oh, no. I've never seen this version of the event before. Holy crap. Oh, Your Majesty. I had booked this meeting to talk about an expedition I was hoping to assemble. But with your recent losses, I'm not all too sure we can afford it anymore. Perhaps another time. No going to Chur. Chur's been cancelled. Oh dear. Yeah, we went to Kerf instead. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs were their most famous warrior heroes. The patricians were champion gladiators from the arena. And the barons offer a squadron of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. Of course, you'll be taking the gladiators, Your Majesty. None of the other options are half as muscly. Now then. The veterans are retirees, pretty much. I've made my decision, though. I already know what I'm going to do here. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. As a warrior king, aspiring military man, and a diplomat, I think it's only good that I hand the barons an olive branch and I take the veterans of the march. That's below, Your Serene Highness. How could you choose them? I just explained it. I will make the arrangements at once. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into your throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne. Hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than last. They aren't oily enough. Well, you know, we can fix them. Alright? We can work on it. Grumbling in the north intensifies. There's always grumbling in the north. Okay, first auction of the game. Righto. If you're a baron and you want to pursue your scheme, the prison would help you out. It would lower stability. If you want to disrupt the baron's scheme, the library is a great one because it will boost stability instead. Otherwise, the observatory, maybe, to lose that faith. But I don't know, if I was a chief, I'd probably go C instead, just to offset the prison. You've only got one faith. Do you really want to get rid of it that bad? I mean, you can. Here's a list of everyone and the money they have on hand. We can start the auction now. Type exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter of the item you wish to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. The top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will be refunded back to you. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in. Try not to miss out. There is a slight delay on stream, so I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. What have we got at the minute? C and A? C, A and C? Assassin's Creed? 10 seconds! Go, 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 go! By the time you've heard this, it'll already be over. Somehow. Well, how did that happen? Who did that? Ephra? Somehow we had C and B in the end. That is... it's a nice snipe. So stability goes up, authority goes down. Yeah, Teeny and Ephra, well done, both of you. Sniping away. Bang, bang, bang. That was quite the seed shot. Yeah, leech seed happened. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, twice. Twice in 2 games. Everyone gather round. A rare event is about to occur. Okokoro, welcome. Your Majesty, it is our honour to invite you to the Lord's Hunt next year. The hunt will be taking place in late spring, so keep your schedule clear. I look forward to it. Of course, why wouldn't you? There we are. Neat, neat. What? Why are we saying neat? The hunt we've been blessed. No, we've been blessed not by the gods, but by Morgrim, who is diligently working on bug fixes for the game. So the March now has the hunt back again. And we're going to be going. I'm going to try and kill a Baron to get that achievement. I might do it. I might be able to 100% this game. Okay, bankruptcy's here. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. What do you suggest we do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. Why can't I just raise taxes? You could get a bank loan. Or sell off the crown jewels. Or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. Oh, I can't take out a loan again. Oh, that's interesting. There's now 2 of the missing events back in action. I'm working on the other 4. Okay. You see, here's the deal, everyone. As a diplomat, I want to try and avoid defiance going up. And I do value stability. So, clearly, take notes. Who's going to be buying my scepter? But the bees one is counts only, so that'll be next season. Wait, isn't the bees... I swear I've seen the bees one over the past few months. You auction off dozens of necklaces, 5 gold rings, and a jewelled scepter to the nobles. It's a humiliating affair. Selling off symbols of power makes you look weak and desperate. Oh, look at this tiara. Fetching, isn't it? Don't mind if I do. Whopper has bought my circlet. Whopper, you're spending money. Oh, there's a single event that's an extension from it. Okay, gotcha. Damn. Hi. Check out this scepter. It's like I'm the king. Morgrim, look, don't show off, alright? Don't be flash. It's the one where the High Inquisitor has to come save the treasurer. I'm intrigued. More High Inquisitor? I love it. Alright, finally finding a spouse. Let's see. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Women is my preference. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You're marrying to the patricians as we agreed before you took the throne. Right? I don't know. We'll find out. I think when it comes to picking a spouse, the Pats might not do it. Yes, I know the old statues chain. You've mentioned that before. Sorcery delay. Oh, yeah, I didn't realise sorcery delay doesn't happen. And one where a ghost strangles you. Oh my god, spoilers. I sort of need some money. Christians, you wouldn't mind helping me out, would you? Would you? Let me just read the room here. You guys got a fat stack of extra money. Don't? Is it spoilers if no one has ever seen it? I guess, yeah. What's happened is 6 reigns, all of which have featured a civil war. It's alright, don't worry. I don't know. I've had loyalists turn on me before this past season. But yeah, the Barons haven't done too well. Holy crap. Who is it? Sonic, isn't it, that keeps getting an avalanche? You really want to move. You know that? No way! It's true! Sonic, just get a new house. Just go somewhere else. Well, what are you doing here? It's every time it's you. This is the third avalanche that you've suffered. Oh man. The game doesn't remember it, does it? Stop building on the fault line. A devastating avalanche has buried a mountain village within my domain. There were few survivors. I suppose do I want to lend a helping hand? This is like, you know, why do people keep living in Avalanche Village? That's what I want to know. On Landslide Mountain. I suppose the kingdom should lend a helping hand. The other nobles are under no obligation to help the North, but surely they will vote with compassion. I mean, I don't want to bankrupt myself again. Swing votes is in effect, so you can change how you vote after the fact. You can either bankrupt me to help out the Northerners, instruct Archie to go lead a memorial for those lost, or just shrug and be like, Avalanche Village on Landslide Mountain, you know? Like, why would you live there? Damn it, it's so funny that it's Sonic again. Alright. Swing votes is on. Oh my god, we got a tie? Alright, I'll do a final countdown in chat. That's how I fund the sanctuary. Oh. I see, this is all an insurance fraud scheme. 3, 2, 1, and then we'll move on. Your funds go towards resettling the survivors in neighbouring villages with enough gold to see them through winter. And Chief Sonic skims a little off the top, of course, for his trouble. Sonic wants to go to jail for insurance fraud, I swear. Your Majesty, the acclaimed playwright Montague Crawlforth has written another smash hit. All the theatres in the capital are showing it nightly. What's the problem? The problem is that the new play features a character obviously based on you. I don't like where this is going. The character is played by a professional clown named Biffo. At one point, a bucket of custard is upended over his head as he sits on the throne. Your Highness, peasants and nobles alike are watching this play. The theatres are packed. You must put a stop to it. You simply cannot be known as King Biffo. I'll attend the play myself. Let's see what's going on. A shocked silence falls in the theatre as heralds announce your arrival. You wave from the royal box as actors stare up at you, clearly horrified. The show must go on. The play begins. Soon enough, the Clown King arrives on stage, comedically tripping over his own robes. They somehow found an actor who looks just like you. Endless humiliations are heaped upon this honking, squeaking parody. Finally, the play concludes with the custard-drenched king handing his crown to the deserving hero. All eyes turn to you. How do you react? You're going to climb onto the stage? The actors shrink away from you. The audience are deadly silent. Everyone's terrified of what you'll do next. Congratulate the actors on a hilarious play, as I am a diplomat, and we shall keep the peace. The audience break out into relieved cheers. The actors bow before you, weeping from gratitude. After that, the whole capital can talk about nothing but your good humour and mercy. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Alright, so what do we want? What do we want from a wife? Someone that knows how to fight, maybe a hunter would be good. Someone that fights in the arena. That's all good. Unyielding sort of draws me to someone with a more martial lifestyle. But diplomatic, someone that's well liked by the people would be a positive. Someone that's trying to do good for the realm. You know, it's a bit vague, but we'll figure out what we want to go for. We'll see how they fare. Yes, Chancellor, I know. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see the eligible bachelorettes. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Frida, firstborn daughter of the Northern Ephra-Bobazar clan. From what I've heard, she knows exactly what she wants, and will do whatever's necessary to get it. Always got her nose in a book from what I've heard. Had a bit of controversy a while back when her clan hall burned down. She was to blame somehow. Unrelenting, yeah, kind of, but a bookworm. Feel lukewarm. She's okay. She's not great, but she's okay. I think as chiefs have the highest defiance, I'd probably lean towards her if no one else is too much better. I can see some appeal though. Looks like she hasn't slept. Looks like she's been up all night reading. Like, holy crap, look at her eyes. Controversy, mate. Yeah, it's not great, but it's not terrible. From the coast, we have Dominica, wealthy heiress to Lord Patricia and Captain Chaz's estate. Didn't I come from Chaz's house, right? I am remembering right, yeah? So this is literally like my first cousin at best. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. And apparently she's got a silver tongue too. Apparently we're playing Crusader Kings and we need to make sure that the blood doesn't dilute. Like, she recently gave away half her fortune to the church, much to everyone's surprise. And apparently she has a dark side, though I don't know much more about that. You know what? That's a good look, actually. Silver tongue is good for a diplomat. Giving away half your wealth to the church is a pretty good look. She's a church bootlicker, never mind. No, that's fine. You know, the church is popular in the, well, the church is doing okay in the coast. More okay than it is everywhere else. I think I'm going to marry my cousin. And finally, we have the Marches offering. Katja, Skyne of the prestigious 87 bloodline. She's known for the blunt honesty. The kind of blunt honesty that makes you enemies. Boo! Boo! Making enemies? Nah. Like most of the barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Give her half a chance and she'll expand at length about how we should improve the lot of the peasants. Oh, okay, so making enemies? But she's hunting, which is a martial pursuit. And she wants to make things better for the peasants. I don't know. Vamp, welcome on in. Where are you? There you are. Welcome back. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. No, I'm going to marry my cousin. Just popping in to say hi, doing some off-stream testing. Oh, fair enough. Hope you're able to sort some of the things out we were talking about earlier. Everyone, if you don't know, hold on. Let me do a little shout out. Vamp is someone I stream together with quite often on Monster Hunter World. Tomorrow we'll be playing Monster Hunter World together, probably. So kindly give them a follow if you don't already. They play a variety of games. I don't know what you're on to at the minute. I think, are you just sort of playing Monster Hunter now? What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Yes. Yes. Well, which of them do you wish to marry? Well, of course, it's sweet Dominica of the Coast. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. The bloodline will be strong. I hope I figure out something that helps my situation. The stutters don't bother me, but it's a shame I can't use my jelly. But yeah, like, the thing with streaming, it adds tax onto the system that you're using. Like, I'm going to figure out if I can have my old computer handle streaming while I play on my new one. If I can figure out how to make that work and have it not be a hassle, then that would be fantastic. But then I've also got to figure out space for it all. While the king settles into his young reign, a general has risen in the march. The indomitable Baroness Ulrika. You fools! You were supposed to drown the kingdom in chaos, but it's as calm as a Calabrian convent. We'll redouble our efforts, General. The Baron's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Ooh, good luck. To be fair, mine's fairly old. Yeah, but you can't always afford a new PC, really, can you? It's a bit of a luxury. My family is yelling at me? Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you let your family grow up to be supervillains. I think I'm broke and I need the money. So as much as I like... Yeah, well, I want to keep swing votes. Let's get rid of the Monarch's vote and go gamble mode. Alright. Here we go, everyone. Yeah, no. Have you played Halls of Torment yet, Vamp? It's very good. You say it as if I'm not halfway to villainy myself. Well, I mean, I'd hope that you're not. After several days riding along muddy roads, you have arrived in the march for the Lord's Hunt. What weapon did you bring for the occasion? Oh, Christ, what is... It's crossbow and then hunting rabbit, isn't it? Or is it spear? I can't remember if it's a lot of fun. So both me and Techno love it. Duck. So it's either crossbow and spear and then a duck, right? So let's see. I think we took crossbow last time. Let's go with a spear this time. What animals did you bring to help you catch your prey? I don't think this matters, does it? You can have a pack of well-trained hounds, a falcon, or a cat. Let's take out the dogs. Let's let the dogs out. Your Majesty, please, you could make it. I see you brought a spear, marvellous choice, Your Majesty. And a pack of hounds. Excellent, excellent. These woods are teeming with game, Your Majesty. As the king, it's up to you what we hunt. It will be ducks. I feel like some plum, duck à l'orange. I'd hope to be hunting slightly larger game this morning, Your Majesty, but I must respect your decision. Lococoro lifts a horn to his lips and blows, producing a sound that scares the birds from the surrounding trees. Toot toot toot! Let the Lord's hunt commence! Onward! You spur your horse on through the undergrowth. Your spear clutched to your sweaty palms, a pack of baying hounds stream ahead of you. The dogs are doing great work scaring up the ducks. Keep that spirit ready, Your Majesty. You'll only get one throw. You ride on. And then, there, a feathery cloud of ducks bursts from the undergrowth ahead. Huzzah! Shuck my spear. Fuck! Your spear flies through, bringing a duck to the ground in a flapping ball of feathers and blood. Your dogs run forward and fight over the body. Good show, Your Majesty. The rest of the Lord's hunt is similarly successful. Every night you and the barons feast on roast duck breast and red wine. Each morning you ride forth and do it all again. Several days later you begin a long ride back to the capital, having successfully won the barons' respect. Damn it, I didn't kill you. We're gonna do it one day. We'll be patient, we'll get there. So yeah, Lococoro. There's an achievement in the game, which hardly anyone has, because this event has been bugged, pretty much. But essentially you can accidentally kill the baron that runs the hunt. I assume I throw the spear and it accidentally catches you or something. Your Majesty will recall the devastating avalanche that struck the north. Yes, I remember. A tragedy, a tragedy. The avalanche uncovered an ancient stone door embedded in the mountainside. We suspect it may be one of our ancestors' tombs. Some locals pried open the door and investigated within. They did not return. Keep the bloody door closed, it's cursed. You know what, I want some money. I want to send the scholars. We shut the tomb up and you all get upsetty. I don't want to... Look, come on, go. You got 2 military. I don't want to waste the military on this. This is a diplomatic option. Give me B. The treasury will be back up in the positive. And you get to explore your little cave, your little dungeon quest. Alright? Vote B, everyone. Throw over here, wanting to be angry no matter what. Oh dear. Vote A. Send the warriors in anyway. Oh, Whopper, welcome on. Welcome on back in. I don't know if you've been active. But Whopper, you bought my circlet at an auction. A tiara, sorry. A team of scholars are sent forth to investigate, accompanied by a few officers at a watch to ensure their safety. It's a matter of principle, I suppose. You hope to hear back from them, and soon. When will the avalanches end? Your wedding to Dominica is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Dominica at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I wonder why people are talking about it so much. Listen, just because our parents are siblings, it doesn't mean, you know, there's anything wrong here. Then I pronounce you king and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Dominica, laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech in which she flatters you outrageously. She looks like Queen Victoria when she was a teen. She was also a babe. I don't know. Don't know about talking about a teenage queen as a babe, but okay. By the time you find yourself alone with Dominica, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. You danced so very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? I admit that my heart wasn't in it. This shocks her at first, and then she smiles. Me neither. Still, I suppose it's a game we must play. Let's drop the act, shall we? With pleasure. Well, what should we talk about? I'm so used to steering conversation into safe waters, I've forgotten how to let it run its natural course. Tell me what you're most passionate about. My faith in the ninth god is my bedrock. If I can live my life according to his tenets, I will be rewarded in the thereafter. Hello, advisor. Welcome on in. Where are you? Where are you now? There you are. Second most wealthy chief. Welcome aboard, advisor. Tell me a secret. Wait. Yeah, tell me a secret. Sorry, my darling, but I'm not comfortable sharing my secrets yet. The Archbishop's a pompous old fool, isn't he? From there, the conversation flows like fine wine. You pass the bottle back and forth, joking about the greedy nobles and the self-righteous Archbishop. At the night's end, you join your wife in bed, feeling for the first time you've glimpsed her real feelings. Fantastic. A happy marriage. What a rarity. Queen Victoria and her husband loved each other, yeah? Pretty much. At least that's the fact I've always heard, yeah. Military again for the monarch? Yeah, we're doing it again. Hi, Quintus. Wowee! I wonder how things are in the north. Northern sagas tell of Oddheld's horn, once gifted to mortals by the honey-blooded prince himself, and then lost to the snows of time, never to be found again. Until now. By the all the gods, can you believe it? This has been the most bountiful spring in living memory. The grass is green, the sun is warm, even our sheep have given birth in record numbers. It's the work of Oddheld, my friend. We've spent many months beseeching him, and now he has rewarded us with the means to overthrow the king's regime. Really? You mean to say he has pointed us to his horn? There you are, Quintus. Welcome back to the Pats. Hey, but it's far to the north, and in the Ice Giants' territory. The Frozen Waste. We'll need a hardy force of heroes to stand any chance of retrieving it. For the next stage of the Chiefs' scheme, they must raise their military to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Yes! The team up of the century. Finally, gonna get some military in. So Ulrika and the Barons currently locked out. They're stalled on stage 1 of their scheme. They need to get stability down to 4 or less. It's currently at 8. That'll be a bit of a trek. Lumi and the Chiefs have successfully made it to the 2nd level of their scheme, but now they need to boost their military, which is all good by me. Basil's and the Patricians hopefully are going to help me bolster military somehow. Okay, here we go. We've got a paper full of news, the Scholar's Return, the Good Word. Let's start with a paper full of news. Let's get this out of the way. Look at this, Your Majesty. The Chancellor holds up a wad of paper. On the front is printed The Daily Squawk, along with a dense block of text. They're calling it a paper of news because everything that's written in it is new. It's like a little town crier made up of parchment. What an intriguing idea. Makes a note to break this event. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just you haven't figured out what causes it to keep coming back over and over and over again, have you? Really? So rather than break it, air quotes, fixing it maybe. But we can just break it in the short term, I suppose. Indeed, if you look, it has little picture stories in the back pages. How droll. The paper of news quickly takes the kingdom by storm. It seems everyone is reading it. Soon enough, there are even competitor papers, and you're being asked to give an interview. Don't do it, Your Greatness. This is beneath the dignity of your office. Bonkle, no. I mean, I am a diplomat. I ought to be able to handle this. We're not going to say no. We're going to say yes. And they can print whatever they like. C is the way that I would prefer, but you know, we're going to go either way. Allow me to talk to the people. Grumble, grumble, grumble. No, Bonkle, no. Allow me to roll up the new newspaper and honk you with it. I'm gonna go give an interview. Alright. That's 8 of you. I know there's more of you active than that. But I'm going to do a final countdown in chat if you want to break the tie. Here we are. Boom, boom. Gwentaris sliding in at the last moment. And Yosh, welcome aboard. Where are you? There you are. You're in the Barons. Welcome. Yes, and they can print whatever they like about the king. Thank you very much. You've never had a conversation quite like this with a commoner before? This journalist keeps asking actually difficult questions. To your face! How do you respond? Let me address your question in detail. You talk at length about your justifications for your actions while the journalist takes copious notes. Barons need force stability, yes they do. And they're still at the first level of their scheme. It's not going well. Once the interview is over, all you can do is wait for the article to come out the next day. Servant, bring me a fresh copy of the Daily Squawk. I wish to squawk along. To your horror. Oh. I failed 80%. To your horror, the interview makes you look terrible. The journalist hasn't lied about anything, but somehow your words have come out all wrong. You look like an idiot. Even the nobles take the article at face value, and the newspaper goes on to be the fastest selling newspaper in history, which is easy enough since they've only been around for a few months. I have. It does succeed. It can succeed. From this point on, you'll be worried about journalists covering your every move. Alright, well... let's start with our wife. Greetings, Quintus. I've had an idea. As I'm sure you know, my fellow patricians have been shrinking in their religious duties a bit recently. Faith in the ninth god could certainly be higher in the coast right now. The problem is the feeling of disconnection from the church here in the capital. But I think if the message came from one of their own, it might make a difference. You want to be a diplomat for the church? A preacher exactly, just an ambassador, I suppose, to show them what it really means to be a faithful adherent to the ninth god. Will you give me your blessing? Go forth and bring the good word to them, my love. Absolutely diplomatic action. I love it. Excellent. I'll make the preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the Queen Consort will tour the coast. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where she plans to stop. Once she arrives, Dominica gives a series of impassioned speeches to the locals, pleading with them to abandon their heathen ways. It strikes a chord. The Archbishop happily announces that church attendance is rising all across the region. There we go. The coast is very faithful. Let's see, the scholars return. Oh, yes. Bizarre news from the tomb in the north, Your Majesty. The scholars from Quail University have finished their excavation. Inside, they made contact with an army of warriors made entirely from ice. The frozen soldiers declared their loyalty to King Bajranulf and asked to be taken to him. Who in the blazes is King Bajranulf? King Bajranulf died 400 years ago. He was a king back when the North was independent. The Ice Warriors have trouble understanding this, though. Well, what do you suggest? King Bajranulf is interred in the Hall of Heroes in Wintergate. We could take them to see his skeleton. Perhaps that will persuade them he's dead. I do need an army. We are Bajranulf, yeah. Please tell him that I am Bajranulf. I would very much, I will get a fake beard and a little northern helmet. Just for the occasion. What did Bajranulf look like? He was 9 foot tall, you say. Carried a big great axe, okay, cool. Had biceps the size of a lesser man's torso, right. I might need to bulk up. go. That's fantastic. There we are. Money, money, money. When the Ice Warriors are told that their ancient King Bajano still rules the kingdom, they accept it without question. The officers serve the local northern chiefs as shock troops. They are powerful, dangerous warriors. Well, this is a diplomatic and a military action. We quite like that. I mean, they could swear fealty to me, but no. Ask the marshal to teach you how to use short stilts. Hello, I'm Bajanov. Yeah, I'm still in charge. Yeah. Thanks for coming out, lads. Good to see you all again. The Ice Warriors are dangerous opponents. Good with a blade, untiring, and inhumanly fast. They'll prove a dramatic boon for the North's military. Fantastic. Deep in the back rooms of the royal palace, the coastal patricians are poring over secret letters. Scribbled diagrams on a wall is a corkboard filled with pins and crisscrossed by coloured string. The king has married Dominica. Praise the ninth. Now he just needs to get on with producing an heir. We can't hold off the other regions forever. Indeed, the clock is ticking. Peasants all across the kingdom are losing the faith in the ninth. And it's the work of those chiefs. They're undermining the church. God only knows why. Then we've got to keep up our efforts. King Quintus isn't going anywhere on our watch. The patricians must continue to aid the king by countering the other region's schemes. They will win the game if the king produces an heir and completes his ambition. Okay, so let's see. Barons are going to want A, the prison. Both chiefs and myself are going to want C, the fortress. E, the cathedral might be nice otherwise, but yeah. A, C and E, ace, I think are going to be the hot topics. Here's a list of everyone's money. And we're going to start the auction now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you wish to fund, followed by the amount of money you wish to fund it with. The top two items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will get refunded. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in. Try not to miss out. As there is a delay on stream, I will type in chat when we hit the 10 seconds mark. Bum ba ba 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 bum 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 bum. C and E, fortress and cathedral, not bad. Boom boom, go, get in there, get in there. 10 seconds less. What did we end up with? Where did the Thieves Guild come from? Quintus? Wait. How did the Thieves Guild end up with nearly 4,000 money thrown behind it? Bruh. Efra and Quintus? Why? Okay, fine. Military is big in the north. We love it. Oh no. Oh no. It's here. Lord Patrician Gwendaris is here to see you, Your Majesty. He wants to sell you a crab. Of course he does. It's the latest trend along the coast, Your Majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet. The creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a fansion. A fansion? A mansion. Crabto coins. Crab time. Crabadabba. Crabs in chat, everyone. They are here. Here we go again, indeed. Would it be too meta if I made crabs into collectible cards? No, it would be exactly as it is. As long as there's a shiny Charizard crab card. Very well, send him in. Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you these crabs will only go up in value. Of course I'm going to buy the crabs. I love crabs. Counting out your gold, Lord Patrician Gwentaris assures you that you will not regret your purchase. I'll add fire-breathing crab to the list. Oh no. Good evening, Your Majesty. Tell me, have you ever heard of Odheld's Horn? A northern legend, correct? The Horn of Odheld is indeed a northern legend. A horn gifted to mortals before the Ninth Triumph during the Cursed Age. Okay? You must understand, whether it is a creation of a pagan spirit or not, the horn is real. My sources confirm it. It is said to have the power to destroy any fortification with a single toot. The chiefs are searching for it in the frozen wastes, having received a sign hinting at its location. You mean where the ice giants live? Precisely. We'll need to stop them before they retrieve it, if at all possible. They've been gathering troops for the expedition to the waste. We must act quickly, or they could set off as soon as this winter. You hastily assembled a council to deal with the chief's military build-up. The chiefs predictably deny everything. Would you deny us our right to protect ourselves from the ice giants? Bah! Bah! I'll tell you what the problem is, everyone. I don't want to reduce the military, so can we just ban all public mention and give me some money? Is that going to fly? Well, Betty, you know what? We're going to veto C. And hopefully you'll all vote for B. Yeah, there we are. There we are. It's all good. Oh, I just need... Let's see, what have we got military at the moment? 9? I think I need like another 3 or 4 points in order to pass the ambition check. Your ban helped slow the tide of warriors joining the expedition in the north, as word of the mythical horn is stifled. It will be some time before the chiefs can set out on a journey north, but the delay is not permanent. The chief's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Your marriage to Dominica has grown strong and steady like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. My wife and I will have a child together, don't you worry about that, Chancellor. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Alright, here we go. Money, do I want to take any? Do I want to give any? No, I'm good. I'm good, I think. Baron's new hotcakes are selling like sliced bread. Fantastic. I love it. Oh dear. What is dissent at the arena? Hello. Urgent meeting. What's dissent at the arena? Oh, this one. Our coastal gladiator named Onyx has become remarkably popular in the arena. Yes, I heard he threw a whole ox across the stadium. He's throwing even bigger words around these days. In his last match, he donned a crown and claimed he would be a better monarch than you ever would be. It's all a joke for now, but it's still seditious. And he has a significant following. He, or the other gladiators, or even the patricians at large, may decide to take this further. Devs below, I've never even heard of this Onyx person. Why would he speak against the crown? That's true. I'm happy that Onyx is comfortable to speak freely. Quintus nods approvingly. But it comes down to the council's decision. Well, we don't want an accident. We're not a murderer. Lean back, your clue. Oh, okay, cool. There we go. Sorry, I leaned in because I got excited. There we are. Thank you very much. Is it still going crackly? Let me have a look. How does that sound now? Is that better? Okay, cool. Alright, so yeah, we're not going to assassinate the man. Quintus, do you want to fight? Quintus seems to want to fight, so if you want to see Quintus fight in the ring, B is your option. We're going to find out how this goes. I don't even know what your chances are. There is a world where I live. Okay, that's optimistic. I think. Oh dear. Oh no. What? Me? But I'm a noble. Wow. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, but 30%. Up and at 'em, you'll do great. Lord Patrician Quintus hurries away. Over the coming weeks he trains beneath the best mercenaries money can buy. By the time the battle arrives, Quintus is ready for action. It's a brutal fight, but Onyx loses to a special move that is quickly nicknamed the Quintus Piledriver. Okay. Here we are. Losing to a noble is an embarrassment indeed, and Onyx slinks away in defeat. His name is soon a distant memory. It is made clear that the arena is no place to criticise the crown. I created the Piledriver. Yeah, it's all the long shots. I fail at 80%, we succeed at 30%? What is this? Outside the ring, the patricians make sure everyone knows that you made this happen with a simple command. Even the council sessions become a little more meek. Fantastic. All hail Gwentaris, a new champion? Indeed. Salutes to Gwentaris in chat. Damn, and nobody's died yet. Fantastic stuff. One evening at dinner with Queen Consort Dominica, the Spymaster strolls into the room. She gently places a sheaf of papers at your elbow. What's this? A new satirical poet has surfaced, Your Majesty. They call themselves the Sapphire. It could even be a group. My agents haven't unearthed much more than that. Dominica leafs through the papers. Oh, they got a nice turn of phrase, whoever they are. The Sapphire mostly turns their eye towards the chiefs of the north. Looking for trouble, head for the north. They try to bring peace, yet more carnage springs forth. I like it. Many agree with you. These poems are becoming hugely popular. The Sapphire feels the chiefs are self-interested and do not keep their responsibilities for people. They do have a point. If this carries on, the chiefs may pressure the crown to step in, or other people of the north may grow discontented. Very well, let us investigate this. Of course, I'll put more of my agents onto the situation. The Spymaster bows, leaving you and Dominica to your dinner. Oh crap, I didn't realise this one was down here. A giant glass globe filled to the brim with murky water is wheeled before the council. The fishbowl contains Lord Patrician Trocanero, suspended in liquid. He pokes his head above the surface. Not me? Yeah, you're blubbing. Glub glub. Your August Majesty, glub glub. A most infuriating circumstance has befallen me, glub glub. I can see that. I have been glub cursed by a sea wizard. He inflicted me with his glub glubbing gills, so I can't leave the water for more than a couple of glub glubbing minutes. What did you do to anger this wizard? I happen to own a tannery that is polluting some picturesque beach he likes. How was I supposed to glubbing know? I demand you arrest this maniac and force him to remove his gills. Ah. Can we send a diplomat? Diplomat sounds like my kind of option. And help me plot. Look. Kindly consider voting B, so we can take the diplomatic option. B sounds like a party. Yeah, but it also sounds like an insult to the Pats. Like, what are we doing? Why are we leaving a Pat with gills? There we go. There's the gamble. Thank you. Soon enough, the sea wizard appears before the council. As he walks in, seawater sloshes at his feet, welling up from the ground itself. What do you want from me? Hello, Scrampton. We need you to reverse the curse afflicted Lord Patrician Trocadero. And why would I do a thing like that? This tannery is ruining my favourite beach. I don't curse for nothing. Are those vertebrae around his neck? What? I thought it was all seaweed in his beard, right? Oh, this. That looks like some sort of bone necklace with a load of kelp on it. I think they're oh yeah, shells makes more sense. Oh yeah, look, I can even see the pattern on them. Like they have like a little tail. Yeah, this one here. Right, what do we say? I'll pay you 1,000 gold. You know, come to think of it, the coast is long and winding, with many hidden beaches. The wizard's flesh bulges and ripples and turns suddenly to water splashing down your corridor. He's left you with quite the clean-up job. Lord Patrician Trocadero appears at Council Hall a few days later, back to his old self. There is a case of the hiccups which persists for several months. Slipping and sliding apparently. Unbeknownst to the rest of the kingdom, a great battle has taken place in the frozen waste. Chief Whopper II staggers home to her clan hall, where Lumi is waiting. It is done. The ice giants have been defeated at great cost. Behold, the horn of Hodheld. As she brandishes the horn, the room goes silent. A crooked old ram's horn by the looks of it, but as big as a person's head and inlaid with gold and the ancient runes of power. By each and every god. This horn has the power to collapse buildings, cause earthquakes, even destroy mountains. We must assemble the other chiefs at once and decide how it will be used. Okay, A. Threaten to destroy the kingdom's food supplies by lowering the others' farming. Or B. Sneak into the capital and collapse the palace on the monarch's head. That involves lowering my authority. Chiefs only vote. Chiefs vote how you please, what you want to do for your final stage of your scheme. Lower authority or lower others' farming. Lower authority, currently in the lead. I'm going to do a little countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll be moving on. Roleplay, if we lower farming, it'll mean less beer. That's true. Bit sneaky for my liking, but it'll get the job done. We'd best make sure the security is lax enough for us to sneak in. I'm sure we can convince the king to relax a few restrictions here and there. For the good of the realm, of course. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower authority to 2 or less. Okay, so would I do golden choice? Hold on, like there's a lot of new faces, a lot of people have joined for the first time today this season. Yeah, I think golden choice. There we go. Crab futures, seditious songs, trolling the dungeons. Wow, okay, quite a few things. Crab futures first. The crab craze has swollen to unforeseen heights, Your Majesty. Oh, it's Quintus on both events. That's good, isn't it? The trade is so profitable that patricians are shutting down textile mills to focus on crab catching. Thousands are unemployed. But who cares about that, Your Majesty? Your box full of crabs is now worth nearly double of what you paid for it. Sell, sell, sell! You sell your crabs for much more than you paid. The treasurer appears satisfied with your practicality. Meanwhile, industries collapse along the coast. Good afternoon, Your Majesty. I have news for you about your satirical poet, the Sapphire. Did it end up being a person or a whole gang? A single person, Your Majesty. I've discovered her identity. There's no soft way to say it. It's Dominica. I had no idea she was such an artist. You should speak to her about this. You find Dominica lounging in the garden. So I had a very interesting conversation with the deacon about that early doctrine. Is something the matter? The poems, Dominica, the poems. Her eyes widen. Oh, you noticed? Yes, I've been doing a little bit of writing when I have the time. Dominica shuffles her feet. I know you're the Sapphire. Oh, by the ninth. I couldn't hide anything from my dear husband. I need to lay myself bare. Well, steady on. Why do you dislike the chief so much? When I was younger, Chief Teenybird was one of my uncle's chief business rivals. She sabotaged our ships, waylaid our caravans and hired thugs, and ultimately drove my uncle's company into bankruptcy. Teenybird, what are you doing? The family fortunes recovered eventually, but my uncle didn't. He was so ashamed of his failure, he boarded a ship for Valamir and never came back. After that horrible day, I swore to expose the malice of the chiefs wherever I could. Hungry for coin like nothing else, you could tell a patrician from his treacherous smells. I haven't finished that one yet. So, it's a personal thing? Very much so. It means a lot to me. So what now? I take it you won't unmask me in front of the world. My poetry must be heard. Can you write poems in my favour instead? Music is the same level as your voice? Oh, okay, hold on. There we go. Is that better? That should be alright. I can do that, I suppose. But mark my words, you can't trust those chiefs. The Sapphire turns their attention to praising the crown. The theme is less popular, and the work fades as the next big thing arises, but at least the chiefs of the north relax. Ah, no worries, Kitty. Thank you for pointing it out. There's a troll in my dungeon. Your Majesty! Given they're in stage 3, she has a point. Well, I mean, yeah, but, you know. Your Majesty, the Palace Watch are reporting there's a troll downstairs in the dungeon. What's a troll? Violent, brutish creatures. I've no idea how one got into our dungeon, but we'd better do something about it. I'll deal with the monster before it hurts anyone. No. Let me talk with it. I am a diplomat. I can deal with this peacefully. Your Majesty, I'm not sure that's wise. You stride past her and descend into the dungeons. 2 watch officers stand guard over a troll who's snoring in the middle of an empty cell. It seems to have torn a hole in the dungeon wall. did he even get in here? Through the catacombs would be my guess. These dungeons, all back onto various tunnels and crypts, must have made a hole on its way in. What are the catacombs? A maze of tunnels and crypts that crisscross the whole city. Impossible to navigate. Most who go looking for a tomb never come back these days. I say, wake up. You gesture and shout, but the troll barely moves. Officers, poke it until it wakes up. Gingerly, the officers poke the troll with their long pole axes. After a few rumbling grunts, one eye opens. What? Nice to meet you. Yeah, you too. Who are you? That's alright, it's, well, no, I'm King Quintus, let's be honest. What? Thee, King Quintus? Spirits, I must have not been myself last night. How did you get in here? My head's pounding like a town bell, so I probably had a few too many red mist cups last night and wandered in here. Wherever here is. These are the dungeons of the royal palace. You mean to say that wall I broke belonged to you? Sorry. Perhaps you could stay here with us. Really? Why? I'm sure I could pay you to make use of your skills. That's a nice offer from you, Your Importance, but I think I'd rather just be getting out of your way. Wait. You can't leave without repairing the damage you did. Troll sighs heavily. It sounds like a ship running aground. Yes, I suppose I should. Over the next few hours, the troll helps patch up the hole. Meanwhile, you retreat to your bedroom for some much-needed shut-eye. It's a very strange evening indeed. Rose Tichu, welcome on in. There you go, you're in the Barrens. Welcome aboard. What? Oh, okay. I remember the days when we pestered Sam about marrying the troll. You can't marry it. I mean, it'd be a bit much. The patricians are gathered in an empty council hall late at night. A new report from one of their spies has just come in. Depths below. The chiefs retrieved some ancient horn. They say it's from their gods. They want to use it to take down King Quintus and put Lumi in his place. What do we care about some old horn? Everyone knows those pagan gods are about as real as mermaids. There are some little hints in the code that they were considering a troll honor guard option. Ooh, that would have been cool. Real or not, that horn has power. The spy master tells me it can collapse mountains with a single toot. The chiefs will make their move soon, and the king still has yet to produce an heir. Perhaps it's worth changing track. If it's too late for King Quintus, we might want to get out while we can. Our only options right now is to retake the throne by force if we think Quintus is too weak to hold it. But it's an all or nothing play. If we rebel now, all our goodwill will be gone, not to mention a few of our heads if we lose. We'll be back to square one. Okay, patricians only vote. Please, propaganda campaign, BBB, give me some authority, come on. Help me out here. Patricians? Patricians? Fantastic, thank you very much. A better propaganda campaign than the Barons are managing. Marvellous! This should help Quintus keep a good grip on the peasantry, but we can't do it all for him. The patricians must continue to aid the king by countering the other regions' schemes as much as they can. They will win the game if the king produces an heir and completes his ambition. So yeah, the chiefs need to lower authority to win the game. Barons need to lower stability to get a wiggle on. But I think we got clear sailing ahead. It looks pretty good. We got an heir. Oh, fantastic. What is it? The deceased. The philanthropist. Wow, we're getting a lot of like rare and uncommon events today. Well, this isn't so uncommon, but yeah. The elderly Baroness Frederica, a cousin many times removed from Baron Pesky Parrot II, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90, would you believe? Better end than most of us get. Indeed, Your Majesty. She stayed at home in the march most of the time, enjoying herself. But she could have spent more time on her accounts. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrambling for her estate. Baroness Frederica was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine. My great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family. By the ninth, that's a pitiful claim. Alright, you know what? It is a pitiful claim. I'm going to do golden choice on Pesky Parrot, so all of you can vote A and you'll get some money back as well. I trust the thirds claim more than the seconds. Why? Because 3 is higher than 2. Vote A for golden choice, everyone. Ding ding, golden choice on the block. Okay, look at that. The Chiefs are out in force for that golden choice. Even I vote 8. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Boom, boom. Chief Advisor the Third shakes his head, muttering with his friends about favouritism in the council. But Baron Pesky Parrot II and the other barons are delighted. They even send you and the treasurer a gift basket as a token of their appreciation. Lordy, what's going on here? Your Majesty, you may have a problem in the march, though I'm not sure how much of a problem yet. Of course we have a problem. Have you seen the march recently? Look at it. 5211. Yes, the place is a mess, but there's a new wrinkle. What I know is this. The march is in the middle of a famine. The peasants are starving in their hovels. Even most of the barons are eating bread and drinking water. But Baron Vampelov is an exception. They're one of the wealthiest nobles in the march. They are. And they've been importing corn from Tavolin in huge quantities. They're distributing it among the peasants for free. The common folk now love them as a result. All across the march, peasants are comparing Baron Vampelov to their king. The comparison is unflattering to you. I don't know if Baron Vampelov intended this to happen, but the common folk And even some of the soldiers are talking about rising up and putting them on the throne. What do you suggest I do? Order them to stop distributing food. It's harsh, but it'll nip this in the bud. Or you could use your own funds to mount a relief effort that makes theirs piddly in comparison. Of course, you'll need council approval either way. Very well, assembled a council. Honourable nobles of the council, I beseech you, let me continue to do my good work. All I'm doing is feeding the hungry because the king was letting them starve. Okay. C would help everyone. I'm keeping a break right now. Yeah. Best slime. Can we vote C and just throw money at this? And then everyone's going to be happy. You're giving food to starving peasants, which is a problem. Yeah, please vote C. No! No! No, 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 no. 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 Thanks, Vamp. Dear. Oh, I completely misread that. Oh yeah, I suppose it is authority and stability related stuff. I can see why it went that way. Okay. Yikes, okay. Rampaloff continues to distribute corn from Tavelin. The peasants, no longer on the brink of starvation, can focus on ploughing their fields. Meanwhile, the nobles gossip about how Rampaloff succeeded where the king failed. Oh dear. It's they, advisor. They only want to help the common folk. Music drowning out your... What again? Okay. Right. Where will this be? Is this good? Did you move away from your mic? I don't know. I keep having sound issues. Oh, dear God. I can't sit just still like a statue. Alright, is that any good? Are we good now? Immediately much better when you lean forward? Okay, cool. Well, we'll roll that back up a bit then. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to... I can't be bothered to do anything with the Streamlabs. Oh dear. Don't know why it's been so infrequent today. Might just become tired as well. I don't think so. I don't normally have these many problems. But anyway, hey Godako, welcome, hello. Yeah, I don't know how to use anything streaming wise. I've just done the bare minimum to get it running, and then I'm like, that's good enough. What's the schedule for King of the Castle? So we started the stream 2.5 hours ago, started the game 2 hours ago, and it'll be every Sunday. Every Sunday we do it at this time. That's the current schedule. So it's just Sundays for now. You can see here, this is my current schedule. We got Monster Hunter on Mondays. Wednesdays, Path of Exile 2. Saturday, Against the Storm. And Sunday we got this. We got King of the Castle. One game right. I might do 2 if I feel up to it. But to be honest, I don't think I'll feel up to it today. So we're heading into our final act, as it were. But yeah, Gudaku, no worries. I hope you can make the games on Sundays. But yeah, the current plan is, just because it's really intense playing this, having a look at chat a lot and having to do all the voices is a bit exhausting. And doing it 2 days a week, Saturday and Sunday back to back, was a bit much. Yeah, no worries. The game is 3 hours long. Can be, yeah. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask if my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. A baby? Yes. My son. My son. The assembled nobles break out in polite applause. By designating an heir, you cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Majesty. Hello, Yosh. May I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your son? What is his name? Quintus II. Huzzah, Your Majesty. I'm sure little Quintus II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. What a great name it is. Oh god, okay. Right. Right, high alert. Chiefs have a shot at winning the game. If Chiefs get D, the theatre, and no one gets through A, the monument, the Chiefs will win the game. We don't get... Okay. So yeah, D and A I expect to be hotly contested. Barons may want to try B, the prison, if that helps them. If you want to help me out on my ambition, F, the fortress, is great. C, the library's also okay, but yeah, definitely A, the monument, if you want to stall out the Chiefs. Here's everyone's money. I'm going to start the auction now. Type exclamation mark fund, followed by a letter of the item you wish to fund, followed by the amount of money you wish to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will be refunded back to you. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, but there is a delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. B and D? Oh, this is rough. Okay. The game might be over. 10 seconds left, everyone. Get in there. There we go. Congratulations. Here we go again. We had a good run. It could have gone well. The council sessions start like any other. You're supposed to be debating farming subsidies with Froze Tichu and the other barons, but the chiefs are nowhere to be seen. I suppose we should wait for them. Ah, they're probably out drunk in a ditch. Please, Your Highness, let's begin without them. I doubt they will have anything useful to contribute anyway. You stand up to address your nobles. Just as you are about to call the council to session, there's a wobble. Not a little wobble, mind you. This entire building is shaking wobble. Did anyone else feel that? Ah, great God, what was that? Before you can say anything more, there's another wobble. This time it's more violent and loud. The chandeliers jingle and then shake madly. A crack in the masonry appears in a nearby column, and then travels up all the way to the arch ceiling. The stone column splits and then starts to fall. Your Majesty, watch out, those are load-bearing columns! Dive out of the way. We never say never. You dive, a great slab of stone shatters the marble flooring where you'd been standing a moment ago. Everyone descends into panic, shouting and running for the exit. Only your chief architect stands still, wailing loudly to anyone who'll hear. The palace! Who could do this to my beautiful palace? Or go back for Quintus II, or cry out for Dominica. Quintus II, it's got to be, yes. Your love or your child, it's got to be the child. Dominica, hopefully she can get out on her own. You rush towards the stair, ignoring the cries of your nobles and advisors. You have to make sure your heir is safe. But the palace is still shaking. Just as you're about to climb up the stairs to find Quintus II, there's another rumble from deep below. In the distance, is that the sound of a horn? The masonry is coming apart at an alarming rate. Chunks of rock are falling on your head, even as you try and duck and run for cover. That's when it hits you. Actually, that's when two things hit you at once. The first is the realization that the chiefs have usurped you in the most destructive way possible. The second is a big stone slab. Everything goes dark. Right, who are the chiefs? Chiefs in chat, you're going to have to decide what the new claimant's ambition is. Let me take a photo of all your names so I can have a look. I know you want military effort. Military. Okay, we've got votes for military. What now? When you finally come to... Oh, someone has lifted the rubble off your shaking body. Through blurred vision, you make out a figure, Chief Whopper II. Gods, you're all alive. Praise Morgana. She laughs heartily. Ha ha ha. Now I can finish you off myself. What happened to my son? Collapsing buildings aren't good for the health of young children. A shame it had to be this way. Where's Dominica? Your wife? How should I know? Probably somewhere in this rubble. Now enough delay. This is where it ends. Wait, perhaps we can come to an agreement. I think not. Lumi will be a better ruler than you ever could hope to be, Quintus. And this is the last loose end. Her axe rises into the sky, glints in the sunlight, and then falls. Bang! It's pretty dark. It is pretty dark, yeah. Military. It looks like military's winning. Yeah, I think military is the way. It's time to end it, yeah. It'll be next week. Next week we'll have another game. And next week, after that Sunday, I've got time off work, so I'll probably be able to do a later one and not worry too much. Oh, King Quintus's dramatic demise passed into northern legend. Whenever a tyrant rises in the capital, chiefs smirk and pray to Oddheld. The barons withdrew support and the wave of popular momentum behind General Ulrika petered out. She is soon just another bitter old soldier, ranting that she could have been the queen. Unable to keep their puppet on the throne, the patricians were forced to retreat to their opium dens and brood. It wouldn't be long before a new claimant would arise in the coast, and when they did, the patricians would be ready. With their spectacular destruction of the palace, the chiefs quite literally squashed anyone who could claim the throne. Anyone except, of course, Lumin, who was crowned atop a heap of rubble the very next day. But their reign is a story for another time. Goodbye, Trocker. See you next time. Everyone say goodbye to Trocker in chat. King Quintus the Lawgiver. What a good king. The good King Quintus. Should have given him a chance. It would have been great. Morgrim has the most money. Bonko has the least. Finally, here we go. Lumi. Is it Monarch? Monarch Lumi. At least we've sort of turned some of the stats around. I mean, military is still flagging in the march. But other than that, everything's pretty good. Faith is low across the board, really. But yeah, I want to have a good run at some point. I want to repair all this and have some like decent stats. But there we are, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. If you want to see Monarch Lumi in action, will be a military run, I think. And it will be next Sunday, same time as today. So whatever time it is now, less 2 hours 40 minutes